Just a few seconds, and we'll look at the headline indices, and we'll look at specific stocks, etc. as well. 25,074 on the Nifty. Nifty Bank is absolutely flat. The Sensex is up 0.1%. Small cap index is up about 0.2% or so as well. So that's the picture as things stand right now. So Nifty Bank is now slightly in the red. A third of a percent, quarter percent, the mid and small cap indices. Nifty heat map will give you a sense of where we are starting, how many up and down in the Nifty, and then we'll dive straight into individual names. So straight off the bat, it's more up than down. Some should be 30 plus up and the rest lower. Shriram Finance and HDFC Bank on one end. On the upside, there's Dr. Reddy's, Eternal, and Sun Pharma, which is starting in the green. Reema.
Well, pharma is right on top. Sectorally, the Nifty Pharma Index is opened with a gain of about 1%. And it's not just Lupin, which is planned, investments in India. Outside of that, you've got a Dr. Reddy's, Sun Pharma, Cipla, all surging. The top gainer today is a Dr. Reddy's, and that's up close to about 1.6%. So pharma is doing very well. IT continues with its gains from the last 3 days. Now the IT index is up more than 4% from Monday to Thursday as we speak. And again, you are seeing some strength coming through in many of these frontline IT names. HCL Tech seeing buying. For HCL Tech, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, the numbers all come next week. Today, it's TCS and Tata Elxsi, and TCS has opened the day with a gain of nearly 0.5%. Eternal is the other gainer on your large cap screen. Citi has raised the target price to 395. They've got a buy call on Eternal. They say the growth momentum in Blinkit remains stellar. And they're saying focus on user acquisition is visible in terms of acceleration in app traffic. And Blinkit's market leadership is further solidified in the recent quarters. For food delivery, they expect things to be stable. So Eternal on investors' buying radar. So pharma is right on top. IT continues with its upward momentum. Eternal is seeing some strength. And throw in a couple of metal names. So Tata Steel and I think JSW Steel. These are stocks with gains of more than 0.5%. Things are quiet, at least for the Nifty Bank. So it's opened in the red now. The Nifty Banking Index is down nearly 100 odd points. HDFC Bank is dragging its feet. So that's putting pressure. Also on the way down is Power Grid, Titan, Tata Motors. Titan was a big mover yesterday. So just pausing after the stellar gain. NTPC, Bajaj Auto, actually quite a bit of auto, and banks too, a little bit in the red.
Well, that's right. I think the stock of the morning is Sattvic Green Energy. The management just joined us a few minutes ago, and they were talking about keeping up the momentum, which will effectively mean that 900 crores is what they delivered in the first quarter, with them ramping up capacity. A number of around 3,800 to around 4,000 crores with margins of around 15 to 16% looks gettable, which means it'll be a sharp improvement on a year-on-year basis. So yesterday the stock was up. Today the stock has seen some follow through with another 10% gain. Clearly the stock of the morning. Operational update, you like Prestige Estates, 6.5%. Street reading it very, very positively. And HFCL as well. That stock, in fact, is doing very well in this morning on rather large volumes. So big move is what we're seeing on that name as well. What's coming for some profit taking? McLeod Russell, the stock is up more than 20%, I think, in the last 10 sessions. That one's down a little bit, and it's falling on decent volumes as well. So that's coming for some profit taking. Jacob, which saw a big move yesterday, that as well is coming for some profit taking, as is the case with ITI. That's another name that's coming for some profit taking. Anantaraj ended lower because of the QIP, which was priced at a discount, as we normally see. Now, in fact, that stock is bouncing back a little bit, up 1.5%. But the market's as flat as can be. The Nifty Bank is down 100 points.
Okay, all right. I think we are just kicking off the session. Absolutely flat, right? I mean, even keel. 3-point change on the Nifty. 25,045 is where we are at this point in time. By the way, I don't know if you can pull up some of these silver ETFs, right? Silver Bees is the number one volume traded ticker coming up on my screen on the NSE. It's up 2.5%. So 155 on Silver Bees. And many of these are jumping up and quite nicely, 3-4%. And there are a bunch which are listed out there, which are doing very, very well. Not these. I mean, you've got to look at the financial instruments. All right, Prestige is up 6%. I think we mentioned all of these. Oro, Lupin, they're all up. Vari is up about 4% as well. there is, it's not a bad-looking screen at all. At least as far as the broader market is concerned. 1,300 up and about 1,040 stocks which are lower at this point in time. The reversals are basically just off what big moves from yesterday. Imco Electronics, 1% lower, was a massive mover yesterday. Salzer, huge volumes, around 5%, was a big mover yesterday. Bluestone was on Hormuz's list earlier today. Big move yesterday, reversing a little bit. And of course, RBL, which went up 5%, is down about 1.5% as well. So that's it. Otherwise, it's not a bad-looking screen. Manish